Welcome to our live training session number 29, part 3. In this video, we're going to finish up the rest of our low cam fuel and ignition timing table tuning, as well as setting our low cam angle blend table. We're going to have a lot to cover, so let's jump into the live training session so we can get started. Welcome back to our live training session here with our turbocharged 9th Gen Civic Si. Now in the last video, we mapped out our fuel and ignition timing table for our 0-degree cam angle pairing for the idle and part throttle area of operation. We made sure that our fuel trims were as close to 0 as possible. Then we went into our spark timing tables here on our 0-degree and we optimized these and set them up so they were all ready to go, so that we were ready to jump into now doing our wide open throttle area of tuning. Now, this is turbocharged, so our wide open throttle is going to be essentially columns 8 through let's probably going to 16 here. I don't plan on going much above 12 pounds of boost. Now we've set our spark timing here to 0-degree in boost. This is extremely conservative. What we need to do is build out our fuel table first, then jump back in here to our spark timing table and start to dial up the values. We're going to be using our knock sensor and guiding us in how much spark timing we're going to be adding. Now I obviously have a chassis dyno available and we're going to be doing our tutorial here on a chassis dyno, but if you did not have a dyno, you're able to dial your spark timing in basing on what your knock count is going to be showing you. Now you have per cylinder knock count and an overall knock count. If we see any kind of activity that's going to be more than 1 or 2 counts of knock, we're going to be starting to get concerned about that and then be able to attack our spark timing table to detune that particular area. So keeping that in mind, we're going to be able to fire this up right now and start to do our full throttle tuning. Since we've went in and again, previous video, we've mapped out all of our part throttle area and our idle area. So we always want to do that first, then move into the full throttle. Now, once we've completed the tuning process on our 0-degree, we're able to actually copy our 0 fuel and our 0 spark timing into our 15-degree. And then we can copy, after we do our tuning on our 15, we can copy that into our 30-degree. We'll find that we have to make relatively minor changes between our fuel tables as we're going up in the different cam angle pairings. We'll find where we make more torque, we have to add more fuel. Where we have less torque, we have to take away less fuel. We'll also find that our spark timing, as we move up in variable cam, we're going to be probably advancing it maybe 2 to 3 degrees at most as we jump up in the next cam angle pairing. Now, on a turbo application like this, we're not going to find that the variable cam needs to rotate much more than 30 degrees, so I'm not going to be really doing anything with 40 to 45 degrees here, and this is just based on experience by tuning a lot of these. So we're going to find that 30 degrees is the highest we're going to be commanding, so essentially we're going to be only operating here between 0, 15, and 30 degrees. Once we tune 30, we'll make 40 and 45 degrees all the same. We're going to make sure those are going to be the same, and then we'll only command in our target table here 30 degrees. So at this point, we are ready to go. Let's get our engine fired up here real quick. And we'll give it a second to come out of any kind of post-start enrichment or any kind of warm-up enrichment. We actually can see the engine coolant temperature showing 180 degrees right now, so it's ready to go. We can probably start to make some of our pools. Looking here, we see our short and long-term trims. We might need to add a little bit more fuel to the table right there. We'll let it run here for a bit of time. I notice when you fire these off, a lot of times they'll show that they're adding a little bit of fuel, but as you start to drive them, they'll taper back and show a little bit of a negative value. So we can know that the short and long terms are going to be accumulating. Thanks for checking out our teaser clip. If you want to see the rest of this video and more than 500 hours of current EFI training we have to offer, make sure you click right here. If you want to go and check out more teaser clips from this training course, click here. And you don't want to miss any of the videos we're going to be releasing on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.